Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and very happy new year to you. It is January the 1st as I'm filming this. I'm very behind making an ATC for Jean Godby. I've had hers a while. She was so organised. This was due to be received on January the 1st. I think the draw was the 15th of November. And we're going to have a little look at the card and the ATC that she sent me in a bit more detail in a minute. It's really interesting. I've got a piece of A4 watercolour paper here. It's not particularly thick GSM. I've got some really old paints from my stash. Do you know, this was the first video I made. If you go back and look, it was the first video I made talking about my paint stash. I wanted to get into acrylic pouring, and I bought all of these. They're Do Crafts. I don't think they do them anymore. They were £1 on a particular website, and I bought quite a few of them. They might be dried up, there might be nothing. I've got a scraper, I've got some very pale gold, I've got this that might not work, I've got this to spray some water, I've got a little bit of gold. Yeah, so we're just going to have a little play and make a background. So, wish me luck. I think I might put you on fast forward. I've just been wittering away to myself for about 10 minutes and realised that I wasn't recording. So you've missed me talk about all kinds of things. So I'm using a card blank for my stash, which is 12 centimetres square. I've cut, is it? Yes. I've cut a piece of gold mirror card, 9 centimetres square, which I'm going to glue into middle like that. I've cut myself from my lovely piece of background paper a square that is 8.5 centimetres. Can you see there's lots of iridescence on it because I mixed that very, very, very pale gold with white because I wanted to knock back the darkness a bit. This section I don't like. This is a section I've chosen for the ATC. In fact, actually, while we're here, let's just go around the top edge with a bit of blue. Look at me getting all mixed media. And I'm deciding between die cut bird or paper doll, but I think I'm going to go with die cut birds. I don't like this bit, so I'm going to use a Timmy Holtz bird or two. One for the card and one for the ATC. Right, out you come, you know you want to. I've got my trusty little sidekick. Now, I don't know when you're going to see this because obviously I shall wait until Jean has received the ATC before I put anything on there. I like him. And I'm thinking I've got this here, you see, and you could have that there stamped there and on the ATC. So I think that might be the one that we do. Is there anything else that's in that kind of profile? There's that one. That's quite nice. Yeah, we're going to cut those two. So the other little birdies can go back in. Yes, as I say, I don't know when you're going to see this. I am going to do an anniversary video because I'm coming up to 3 years on YouTube properly as Paper and Twine. I like, yes. And I'm going to talk about my goals for the year. And I am going to try and have a low buy year again. Right, let's have you. Comme ça. And we'll have you. Oh, dropped you on the floor. It's not very good, is it? We'll have you comme ça. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about my goals. I want to get that bit of gold in. Kind of like where his eye is. Let's do that. It's a bit wasteful, but hey ho. Are we going to bother taping you down with some washi tape? I bet you're really glad you tuned in today, aren't you? Do you know, if I had merch, that would be a t-shirt or a mug. I bet you're really glad you tuned in today. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about my aims for this year as me. I have started a massive job on my other channel. It's one of those things I wished I hadn't started, you know. I have decided, somebody said, could they see my yarn stash? So yesterday I tipped it all out on the floor. Sorry, I'm knocking you while I do this. I tipped it all out on the floor in Ella's room. And I'm trying to sort it now into things that I can photograph, and I'm going to catalogue all my yarn on my Ravelry page so that when I'm looking at patterns I can see, oh, that's quite nice, I can see what yarn I've got in my stash that I could use. Right, let's run the other one through. I'm sorry if I shake you. It's just one of them things. Can he help it? Yes, but I've got a list of jobs to do today. And Mr. Paper&Twine, in his infinite wisdom, has decided that we're going to move Harry out of his bedroom today. We're going to go into Molly's room for a little bit while we sort his room out. There's something that needs to be done with the floor. There's a cable from our projector in the living room. This is dead interesting, isn't it? Which is hanging low at the moment, and it needs to go up through the ceiling. So we need access to Harry's room. That's quite nice as well. Right, let's have a little look and see what we think of those. Put you down there. I have to tuck where you out there. You can go in there. You can go in there. We'll keep you for my scraps box. You need to go back in here. Yes, I think the organic route is better than the what do you call it? I can't get my words out. Than the paper dolls route. So where I've got a little bit of interest lacking, we're going to stamp. I think I'm going to do my focal image first, which is this rather lovely leaf. And I was going to do it in blue, but I think I might get my mowed lawn or rustic wilderness. What should we go for? Let's go rustic wilderness so it stands out a bit. And while I'm here, I have a little bit of tea dye for a bit of interest. So, right, let's do the card first. And I'm probably not going to get a very good impression with this. Which way do we want it? And which bird do we want on the ATC? Look, see, I've moved that out the way now. There it is. And which do we want on... I think that's more sky-like, isn't it? So, yeah, I think we'll have you there. Where's the other one? There it is. Yes, and you there. I might go around the edge of those to make them pop a bit. Yes. So, I'll have you there like so. I've made a right pig's ear with this, haven't I? Or a right palaver. See, that's quite nice. I think we need to go around the edge of that as well, don't we? Let's stamp again. It's because there's so much paint texture. The stamp is having to work very hard to get over that. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? We'll have you there like that. Let's come in with a bit of brine on the blending tool. Let's put lid on that because we don't want it to dry out. Am I still recording? This has been a right faff, and I haven't even gone on to jeans yet, have I? Where is my brown? There it is. Got a bit of gathered twigs. Can't go wrong with a bit of gathered twigs. So one of my goals is to walk 30 minutes a day for 30 days. That's nice there, like that. We can put a little bit of something on his thingy. Let's go round you. I do love these birds. So versatile. They're lovely in black. And you saw me do his little legs a bit damaged. You saw me do something with some scraps of paper that I glued together and then die cut to give a really nice effect. Now, lid on you. Before I glue you down, I don't need you anymore, so you can go back on there and you can go down there. There's nothing else I want there, but I do want from, where's it gone? Here, it's right in front of you actually. I want a little bit of text talk amongst yourselves. Right, yes. I think we'll have that there like that. And we'll do it in gathered twigs, actually. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't come out properly. There's just a little bit of something. A little bit of something. Come down a bit on you. That didn't come out, did it? Well, it is. It's very, very faint. But it just adds a bit more kind of dimension. Right, we'll put you back onto carrier sheet. And I think I want some of this text in tea dye. Lid on you. Tea dye is a lovely kind of neutral colour. Just make sure we've got this the right way up. Although I don't suppose it really matters. Now, a lot of that's going to be covered up by my bird. And that is all I'm going to do. Might come on with a little bit of Tim Holtz clippage in a minute. I want to go around this in blue. And then we'll get sticking down. And then I can show you the joy that is jeans. Right, so we've said we want you on here because you're a bit narrower. Gluage. And I might put a little gem on for the eyes, like a little tiny iridescent one. And then we'll glue you there. Actually, we'll have you sitting on there like that. That's quite nice, isn't it? Looks, because that grounds the bird there. My other bird is floating. I've probably bored you with this story quite a few times, but I am absolutely loving the birds on my bird feeder at the moment. There's one at the moment as I speak eating the bell that's supposed to be for parrots, having a good old peck at the seeds. I don't know what it is they put in the coconut halves, but they absolutely love those. I think I've had 3 of those now and they've all gone. They've always been the first to go. Now ideally with my watercolour paper I should have let this dry properly and kind of put it under a heavy book. Really like that actually. We'll glue it onto card. I'm hoping I've got some envelopes in my stash that will fit this. I was going to centre it, but we'll have it like that. I do find that quite... and that's just something a bit different for me, isn't it? It's taken a blooming age. Right, let's get you glued on. I do love just giving that little black border. I just think it makes everything pop. And for one of the very few times I have actually done something that matches, which is quite unusual for me, isn't it? Now I'm just going to find my little gems. Talk amongst yourselves. Going to have a slurp of tea. And I've still got quite a lot of scraps left. I've enjoyed this. I know I've not been very good at it. Oh, that's nice. Right, let's put you there. bird has just gone. Now I've got these teeny tiny iridescent gems, which I love. And I should have in here some tweezers. These are tweezers from my husband's factory. They've got porcelain, very fine tips. You can replace the tips, and these will need replacing soon because they are quite worn out. I'm going to put a little dot there of glue. I am going to put, there we go, and a little dot there. And then we'll try and pick up these tweezers. No, we can pick up the tweezers quite easily, actually. It's the gems. Can we pick up the gems? Oh, yes, we did. Place that there. That just adds a little bit of something. And place that there. Then, you know me, we have to have a Timmy Holtz clipping. So, pop you down there. Pop you there to put away. I have my little clippings book. Yes, I think I made the right decision not to go with... now, there is one that says something about his little eye. The most beautiful thing. I do use that quite a lot. Should we put that on there? Yes, because I'm using up, you know, guys. I'm using up. I think we'll have that at the bottom, like so. That's the card done. I'm not going to add anything else to that. Then, I want a little one for the ATC. One must have patience, my dear. Henry, do you think? Now you see, I think that's a little boy bird, so it could be lucky him, but that's not very good to put on a... Ah, her eyes gleamed. Let's put that... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The Most Noble is quite nice. Let's have My Open Heart, because it kind of goes with... And then I just want to add a little bit of grounding for this bird. Wish I'd got green to hand, but I haven't, so we'll just go with... There we go. There we go. That is me done. I've been an absolute age, haven't I? I am sorry. I'm done, but I need to show you what Jean sent me. Goodness me, this is a long video. So, I was absolutely... Let's move my things out of the way, because mine are rubbish compared to hers. Put you there. I was absolutely blown away when I opened this card. Look at this. It is amazing, and there's a little bit of glitter and sheen on it, and it's on this black... It's not velvet, but it's like it. And then there's this sparkle gel pen around the edge. And it says, "Dear Ashley, here is my ATC. The pebbles are made from melted Tyvek." So sometimes you get post in those Tyvek bags, don't you? Also, the embellishment on the card. I do hope you like them. I do. Thank you for swapping with me. Crafty hugs, Jean. Well, I haven't yet, have I, Jean? I'm very behind, very late. I absolutely love that. I need to get me some Tyvek. And then we've got this. So this is the right way up. So look, she's done a really lovely painted paper. Lots of texture. But these are the pebbles that she was talking about. They are so interesting. I'm going to have to be looking on YouTube for tutorials on how to do this. How do you do it, Jean? You melt it, I know, but do you cut a piece? Do you cut several pieces and heat them with a heat gun? Do you cook them in the oven? And this is Bling. This is nice, isn't it? And it's 1 of 1, and it was completed in November 2023. last year. Seems funny saying that, doesn't it? Anyway, that was a long one. Do take care, everybody. Let's just have a nice photo. Let's move this out of the way. There we go. There we go. Aren't they lovely? Well, Jean certainly is. Do take care, everybody. I'll be back soon.